It's not even raining! I'm back in London, I love it! Look at the mirror. Yes. As it should be, get my reflection. All my angles are good. Yes, darling, yes. It's just a photo shoot impromptu. You know how it goes.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Best Life and Beyond. We're back at Disneyland. It is June 13th, Sunday, June 13th, 2021. And this could be one of the last days that we experience the restrictions.
Yeah, so as you know, on June 15th, 2021, the governor of California has said all of these things are gonna change. He is dropping the tier system, which was what actually prevented us from getting Disneyland to open in July like it was supposed to.
Right.
But that brings up the question, will the mask mandate end? Could this be our last trip wearing masks to Disneyland?
It could be.
The last rides with plexiglass, the physical distancing markers.
The last day, yeah, with markers, I was gonna say.
Designated dining areas. We could sip and stroll down Main Street again.
Yeah, and we're not gonna be here tomorrow, so we figured this is our last chance
to document history.
Yeah, we're gonna take a look around and see what still exists, and we'll compare it on the 15th and see, because we're here on the 15th.
Yeah, we're documenting history today.
Yeah.
This is totally crazy to think about.
Yeah.
We don't know anything definitively. So in case you haven't heard, Walt Disney World announced that they would be dropping all mask mandates except for on transportation like buses, Skyliner, stuff like that.
On the
Now,
15th.
It was very odd though. Why did they choose the 15th? Could it be a coincidence? Or do you think that the West Coast and the East Coast will finally align and both be following the CDC guidance and doing the same restrictions, which is basically not much at all?
It's a packed day here. It's a Sunday, as I said. So we're just gonna, see what we can get into and take a look around at all the restrictions that possibly are going away in about a day and a half.
I like this color you're both wearing today.
Why, thank you. You look
like
amazing. You look amazing.
Thank you, darling. I hear that all day. So it must be true.
It is true,
I'm
isn't it?
working on a new sketch. If you see any donkeys, let me know. Keep an eye out.
I don't know if we're going to tell you where the puppies are.
Why not, darling?
Because I think you love first. Goodness,
Find it, right? I don't even
I worship first.
Oh, the scratch and wow, the dozen. Yes. Tinian! I'll be seeing you, I'm so.
Bye, Cruella.
Tinian, darling.
There she goes.
Tinian! I knew we'd meet again.
I knew we would. You fabulous people.
Let's see it. A bit of runway. Yes. Yes, I like it. Fashion. Keep it going.
Fashion.
Oh, it's not even raining! I'm back in London, I love it! Look at the mirror. Yes. As it should be, get my reflection. All my angles are good. Yes, darling, yes. It's just a photo shoot impromptu. You know how it goes. Till we meet again, darling. Till you, darling.
Fabulous meets fabulous.
Yeah. So what we're saying is, these will be a thing of the past. These please wait here, these distance markers that we've gotten so used to, should be going away in a couple of days. As well as...
Oh, with the shops, like the one way in, one way out type thing.
Right, which has created, created some lines and some congestion because of that, being only one way in, one way out.
Yeah, that'll be crazy.
Especially with how all the stores on Main Street are all connected pretty much, give or take.
Yeah.
That'll create some, some nice air, if I'm guessing correctly. And signs like this will also likely be a thing of the past, because this is the mask face covering, this is the physical distance of 6 feet. Wash your hands. I still think that's a good idea, no matter what.
Wash your hands.
I think these last three, maybe they should keep those.
Yeah, always stay.
When coughing or sneezing, cover your mouth or nose, and avoid touching eyes, nose, or mouth. But I think it's these two that we will see extricated from this signage.
And I think we don't really need a sign for this stuff. No,
that's the stuff. Usually you see those in the restrooms themselves, so.
And if anything, this did bring about an awareness for a lot of people that, you know, maybe otherwise weren't so thoughtful about that.
Sure.
And I think the other good thing about the face coverings that came out is that, you know, say you are feeling kind of sick or you have a little bit of the sniffles, I feel like people will feel more comfortable nowadays going forward to just wear their mask, because remember, the mask is to protect others, not really necessarily yourself. So it's kind of being considerate of others.
True. And then here's the full-blown general checklist, kind of the disclaimers and whatnot.
It's all the Cal OSHA stuff. This is the tier system we were referring to. We're currently, as of the 13th, we're still in the yellow minimal, most minimal tier, but this is all going away on the 15th.
And speaking of that tiered rainbow, the only rainbow I'm concerned with this month is the Pride rainbow.
Yes!
Let them know. And inside the magic shop, they've got the plexi here in front of the cashier, you know, with the little hole there for the merchandise. But yeah, that hopefully we'll see an end to all that plexi. There's going to be a lot of plexi in the trash. I'm
really curious if when we come back on the 15th, if this will still be up.
Yeah.
Or will it take like a few days? Because we'll be there the next few consecutive days after. But is this something that'll just mysteriously go overnight, or what?
And I wonder if this will help us get the cinema open now that restrictions are going to lift. I would love if they open the cinema back up. So yeah, there's the Starbucks line, which is double backed right now, and only because of the distancing that is.
You can't even indoor queue in there. Like, I think you can, like, for 2 people.
Yeah.
But this is the most.
But this line you're seeing right here would likely just be to like right here if it was condensed.
Yeah.
Or it would queue inside like it does, and there's a pretty good sized queue inside there. And currently the lockers are still closed on Main Street. Hopefully that's something that will change on the 15th, because you can only get lockers outside of the resort right now, so it's a little inconvenient for folks. And then the curbs here on Main Street, where you see not available, not available, not available, all the way down. Those should be gone, as well as these. I'm not sure what these are for.
I think they were because if you're waiting for Gibson Girl ice cream at the end of the night.
Extended queue.
Yeah, so that's why you're not available to sit on the curb.
Because of the queue being there.
Because of the queue being right there.
Got it. Now over here at Coke Corner, or Refreshment Corner as it's known now, I wonder if they'll bring the piano back, and I wonder if they will then take the tables that go here and put them here, and then condense Jolly Holiday again to where it should be, because Jolly Holiday is literally in a pathway.
Yeah, we need that pathway, especially with the park capacity increasing. We definitely need that. And now that you're not going to have to sit less than, you know, what is it, more than 6 feet, they definitely could put the tables back.
Yeah, like I was saying with Jolly Holiday, you can see where normally this giant path right here is where the tables all used to be, all the way through here. Nothing spilled out past these planters like it is right now. That is literally a pathway with some temporary boxes with those plants there. Same with right here. This should all go away, I'm guessing. Over here at the old Enchanted Tiki Room, you can see they've got markers for people who are standing by to wait for the show. Normally, this area would be packed. And then this bench over here, you see these a lot, the designated dining area. That's a nice bench, actually. It's a bamboo bench.
I know. Where do you think it came from?
I think that came from the Tiki Room, because that's what you would sit on in the Tiki Room, right?
No way.
Yeah.
Do you think that's one of them? I thought they had a little tiny back to it. Like
it could be a backup one, like if they need extra. I feel like it's Tiki Room size.
It looks Tiki Roomy.
Anyways, I don't think we'll see this out here.
Yeah, you think it'll go away?
Yeah.
Wow, that'll be weird.
So I think the one thing that we're going to see for sure is the park. I would assume it's going to look less crowded at certain points.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Even though the capacity is going to increase, I feel like you're going to see it in different ways. You're not going to see all these extensive lines spilling out into the walkways.
Yeah.
Which is, it's a little weird.
Well, and another thing, I think they're not just going to shoot to 100% capacity, because you have to remember we're still trying to get our cast members back, all of them.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's in different areas and stuff has to get figured out. So I don't think they're just going to shoot to 100, but they will increase capacity, that's for sure.
Yeah, you'll notice it, but you'll notice it in different ways.
Yeah.
I think there'll be more people just walking around.
Sure.
As opposed to queued up. That's just my guess. I don't know.
I agree. I think you're right.
So here's a good example of what I'm talking about. So you've got this Pirates line that is all the way in Frontierland in front of Big Thunder. The end of the line starts right here. Look at this. That's insane. So you won't see that again. There's no way.
No way, literally. That is insane.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. All right, we're gonna take a little stroll around the rivers of America on the Mark Twain, because we haven't been on the Twain in quite some time. And kind of like we've been showing today, they've got us some markers for the Twain.
What do you think about that, Twain? I think she's all right with it. She's like, I'm good. I'm ready to see those gone.
Yeah. And just maybe they'll reinstate, you know, the captain's quarters.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Where they choose somebody at random a lot of times to go up into the pilot house. Katie got to do it. We got to do it with Jeff Pike. Katie got to like drive the Twain and blow the horn and everything. It was pretty wild.
Some of my top 10 memories at Disneyland right there.
And we got to sign the book, remember?
Yeah, I think our video, I'll see if I can find it, and if I can, I'll link it in the description box.
Yeah. Alright, let's head up to the second level.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the highest level that we can get to.
The Mark Twain Riverboat. I'll be your captain for this journey along the beautiful rivers of America. Just a few reminders to keep us all safe during our trip. Please do not sit or climb on the outside railings, and be sure to watch your children.
So looking over at New Orleans Square, a lot of people gathered because of the Pirates queue, and I've noticed the tables have been backed off of the edge, or they've been taken away. There was 2 sets of tables, I think, because there was some on the river and they're gone. They're backed up against the planter now, so they're already underway of getting rid of tables, I can tell you that. You won't see those after the 15th, I'm guessing.
Firemen, cast off bow line. Engine room, ahead 1 quarter.
You got it, Polar Express, Tom Hanks.
Engine room, ahead 3 quarters.
Now, as far as Tom Sawyer's Island goes, I'm seeing a really good sign that's happening. They're testing the rafts. Look, that with the canoes. Oh man, are you kidding? I will spend the day on the island if that opens. All this queue line stuff and all those ropes should be gone. And getting the rafts back. Oh yeah. Head over to the island.
Is all of this like queue stuff here, is it like, it's Haunted Mansion and Pirates, right?
Yep.
Wow. It's like all New Orleans Square. It's like, that's why it'll be nice for that to be over, because it's all queues.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah. Like I was saying, they're testing the canoes. I wonder if Duke's out there. Let's see if we can spot Duke.
Like I said, just another tall ticket.
There they are, happy canoe CMs. CM means canoe more. There they are.
While you're in you might want to
I cannot wait to come back.
At the Explorer Canoe. You can work up a real
Oh, yeah.
those around the river.
Woo!
I'll take the comfort of
Canoes, 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 canoes.
any day.
Go, 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 go!
Okay, so Katie spotted the train. It's going past Hungry Bear right now.
Which I hope Hungry Bear opens.
We could get the communication between the train and the Twain. Are we gonna get a train to Twain,
I
like
think
little
we will.
conversation here?
I think we will.
All right, stand by. When worlds collide. Come on, Mark. Mark's got to initiate it because.
Well, you never know.
Oh.
As we head into the remote areas of the rivers of America, you're in for a real
The
treat.
train has to be coming out like right that way.
Yeah, and basically, if you don't know what we're talking about, one of them will go doop 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 doop, and then the other one will go whoop whoop. Well, that's his normal spot to toot, but they'll do the haircut and a shave, I think, is the song.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty fun when they do it. Dun, dun. Somebody's cooking something in the cabin right now.
cars on board. Please keep your face coverings on at all times.
Can you translate what he's saying to us, Spencer?
Something kind of along the lines of the Great Spirit has spoken to me, and it is very possible that by Tuesday all the markings and the distances and the mask mandates will be lifted at Disneyland. See how he's got his arms up? Lifted.
Yes, lifted.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's exactly what he's saying.
He's also saying I may or may not be an old Abe Lincoln animatronic. It's just all in your imagination.
Speaking of imagination, wouldn't it be nice if we had Fantasmic back?
Oh yeah.
In your imagination.
That's funny because that's what that moose is saying right there.
He's waiting for it.
He's like, Katie, bring back Fantasmic.
I'm trying, old buddy. I'm trying. You got me throat.
Well, the one guy is like Popeye in the.
I know.
Look at him. He's got a.
Eating his shrubbery.
Yeah, he's the only one with a big mouthful of shrub. You gonna share that with the rest of the class, there, buddy?
The other guy behind him just kind of gave up.
Yeah.
For the female because she doesn't have a. Hey, look! One of the turtles is on the rock.
Oh, he's sunning.
He's not even an animatronic.
As far as you know.
He's not.
Let's see if we can spot him with the zoom lens.
There he is.
There he is.
Squirt and Crush.
Urkel the Turkle. Can't wait to run around the old spot again. Hide from Katie and then try to scare her. That's always fun in the caves.
Do you remember when you hit your head on the rock?
I did. That rock right there.
I need to find that clip.
Yeah, that was.
If I find that clip, let's put it in. I was going
Oh my
up and
gosh.
down.
That was cool. Oh, under the rock.
Under the rock.
Here we go. Here we go.
Rock.
Ow! I just hit my head. I totally hit my head.
Hashtag bloopers.
I wish you would have had a camera on that, but
I wish I would have too. No.
that was a good
You
one.
don't need
like-
to get up early in the morning and go to school.
Ooh, it looks like they got
You
some
never have
work to
wash
do
your
there. I
face.
don't know if it's going to be open.
All you have to do is just look for treasure all day long.
Katie's favorite barrel bridge.
The old giggle bridge.
That's right.
Because if you could go on it without giggling or getting wet. I miss having lunch on the island.
Yeah, the island's a good hideaway.
It's so nice to bring your lunch, and go sit there and just watch the Mark Twain go by. Mark Twain agrees.
Mark Twain agrees. All right, we twained.
We twained. We came, we twained, we conquered.
All right, there's the canoe crew. There they go. Training and getting a good workout at the same time. That is a full contact job right there.
Well, if it isn't the most rootinest, tootinest cowgirl out there.
Look at her, she's getting her giddy up on up there.
What's that, Jesse? Paint the Night's coming back?
No, she's not saying
And
that.
you'll be dancing in the best segment ever next to the... Oh.
Hi, Jessie, here she comes. Yeehaw, Jessie.
Hi, Jesse.
She's dancing it up.
Do your Paint the Night dance.
I wonder if those hand washing stations that you see in the background are going to be still here. We were saying that earlier.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see if those actually stay.
Yeah,
Because it's a good thing to wash your hands, but
right,
is it necessary when you can go to the restroom and all that? You know, that's the
right.
question. I wonder what they're gonna
And
do.
as far as space, you know.
True.
Our little coffee break on the porch. Now, I'm wondering, you can see how far away we are from each other because there's only 2 chairs that are bolted into the porch here right now. I wonder if we're gonna get our bench back on this side so that I can sit with my best gal and have a coffee on Main Street.
I know. I need being separated.
They always had a chair over there, but it wasn't bolted down.
No, it was. I think.
Was it? Anyways,
That was the bench, though.
this was the bench. You could fit like 4 people on the bench. Now I have to sit so far away.
I love you.
I love you too.
Cheers.
Air cheers.
Oh my gosh, it's still dinged.
That's how we do.
How does it happen like that? Truly magical.
All right, making our way down Main Street as the horsey passes by. We are on our way to the train. We're gonna see if it's not too long of a wait
Well, it's funny because on the actual map, it consistently says 60 minutes.
At all stations.
Yeah, now, this has been the thing that has been like crazy changes because, I mean, you can only put so many people on the actual train.
Right.
You have to sit at such a far distance.
And that's if people are getting off. But I think
Right.
they were limiting people to one circuit.
Right, and then at one time, remember it used to close at 2 o'clock right on the nose or
3 o'clock, yeah.
Like, it's been pretty crazy, so.
But now it's back to, it's open, you know, till closing.
Right.
And there's no fireworks, so that doesn't kind of slow it down like it used to.
Yeah, so the best bet though is if it's ever really crowded and you want to ride the train, load at the very front of Main Street because a lot of people tend to get off here than other stops.
Yeah, this is the start of the Grand Circle Tour, so.
So this is a good day to do the Grand Circle Tour.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, there's the fire truck, Walt's favorite vehicle, and of course, Minnie Mouse. There she is. Oh, so we got 2 trains on the track. All right.
2 trains on the track.
It says it right there, 2 trains. They just spelled it wrong.
Oh no. Look at how few people are on.
Yeah, so that'll change.
Look at that.
And the plastic that you see, that will all come down in a day and a half. And we'll be filling these trains. All right, Fred Gurley. Excursion cars. So that gives it a little more capacity when you have more rows like that, and then you just skip 2 rows per. And again, that's something that we'll see go away in 2 days. They will pack every row coming up soon. But definitely the excursion cars handle more people, that's for sure. Boy! Oh, look. She's got a fan up there. That's smart. Every row will be occupied.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I want the physical distancing to be gone because of like the queues and all that, but like, I don't know, it just feels weird everybody's so spaced out, not being able to hug or high five or handshake, you know, just wash your hands. And maybe don't get this close to people, just, you know, personal space.
Personal space, please.
Personal
Beaver.
space, please, Beaver. Yeah.
Personal space, please, Beaver.
All right, leaving Main Street. Here we go.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railway.
I wonder if the Puma is going to be closer. He's very distanced right now when we go by. Let's see if he's... Maybe he'll be a little closer to the train.
Hope so.
Because he's keeping his distance right now,
Right
clearly.
now,
Yeah. See, now normally he'd be on this rock right here, but instead he's like hiding behind the tree, keeping... That was just for the pandemic was why he was doing that.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have a mask on.
Now that it's ending, he's like, you know what? I guess I'll get a little closer, guys.
I hope so. Yeah, so the Haunted Mansion queue is pretty much taking up the whole courtyard in there. And that's while utilizing both entrances. Now sometimes the Rise queue will come out of this tunnel. Let's see if it is today. No, it's not.
You always remember sitting at Hungry Red as we leave now.
Right. Oh, there's the train.
Maybe they'll do the thing.
Da, 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 da. Whoop, whoop.
Make it happen.
Yeah, they're not hip to the scene, to the train communication. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Easy, big fella.
He almost bounced.
Yeah.
For a safe ride.
All right, passing over It's a small world.
Inside the train. Please watch your kids.
And the old Matterhorn.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos.
Parking at is a long front in there. Gonna keep the mask on at all times, and there's no eating or drinking on the train.
We get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. Journey will take us from the fantastic world of the future to the breathtaking
These guys never had any distancing rules in here. They've been immune to the situation going on. Easy, big fella, easy. Popeye. He's like, I'm good, I haven't had to wear a mask because I've been continuously eating this entire time.
Now rolling into Main Street Station. For your safety, please remain.
We're back.
The train is made as full and we move up all the way to the station. And then about this station,
Now to be fair, with 2 trains on the track, that was, we waited about 20 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Out of the 60 that they claimed, yeah.
It was worth every second of the wait.
Now that changes depending on how many people are in the queue, but we caught it not too bad.
And how many people get off too.
Right. Ah, yes, Peter Pan and crew. I wonder if the character interactions are going to change, if they're going to keep them this distanced. That I'm curious about. I haven't heard any rumors about that. Hello, Hook. Now the Peter Pan crew has exited, but look, we've got Moana, we've got Aladdin and Genie as well. That's crazy. I never see Genie out. That's pretty cool. More tables that will likely go away.
Yeah, the ones back there I like.
Yeah, hopefully they keep those up top, but these ones on the corridor here in the parade corridor should go away.
Especially with parades.
Yeah.
Back, hopefully.
Yeah.
Good point.
There goes Casey Jr. over the Storybook Land signage, or natural signage, I should say. And it looks like we've got cast members in Storybook Land. Must be gearing up to come back online because Monstro is hungry. He is starving for Storybook Boats. He's waiting patiently. He sees the cast members. He's starting to salivate, I would imagine. Something else I wanted to talk about was the fact that if on June 15th we move to this no restrictions, no mask, even on rides and on queues, we're skipping one of the Walt Disney World steps, if in fact that happens.
Yeah, if they're aligning with what Walt Disney World is doing, which is what is making us think that.
Right.
Because why June 15th, you know? It just makes sense. I don't know.
So yeah, hopefully we won't have that hitch that when we were in Walt Disney World, we had to put our masks on for queues and rides, and then we could take them off when we're just walking about the park. So
right.
Maybe that step will be skipped. I don't know. We'll see.
I hope so.
Yeah. Because right now, it's getting a little hot, and I'm breathing my own heat. And this is where I would most like to just best remove them, right about here.
Right. And it's not that, you know, I don't want to misconstrue the fact that we don't mind wearing them if... I don't want to misconstrue that we don't mind wearing the mask if we have to, if it's the least, you know, that we can do. But I think...
but if the rule changes,
we're ready for it.
I'll be right there with it.
It's an exciting thing to be able to move forward in this pandemic. And so if you hear any like celebratory in our voices or undertones, that's why. Because, you know, it's hot. It adds another like 5 to 10 degrees on. It really does.
Please wait here. Please remove here. Yeah, that's the only bummer. You know, especially when you think about the theming that Disney puts into all their ground, right? All their floors.
Yeah.
Like, it just looks weird to have this on a cobblestone street, you know?
I can't wait to not see those anymore.
All right, we get into the heart of Fantasyland here, and when you're talking about Peter Pan and or Snow White, these queues have been significantly lengthened.
Yeah. Yeah.
So much so that they go outside Fantasyland proper as we know it. So they both go out the tunnels. Peter Pan over by the Wishing Well, and then Snow White going over to Fantasy Fair.
They're always, I think, gonna be long, but not this crazy long.
No,
You know?
and then it congests this area right here.
So much. I mean, they go through the tunnel.
Yeah, and then walking through the tunnel is always kind of tight.
I'm curious if that's gonna change.
Headed through the castle, and I think we're on our way to Adventureland.
Yeah, our Indiana Jones. Our Indiana
Oh yeah, see, look, there's Peter Pan over there,
Oh wow.
all the way out to the hub.
Wow.
And then all these markers that have kind of really, I don't know, it feels so weird to have all these markers in these areas, you know? I know they have purpose, but I'm tired of seeing them because aesthetically speaking, they look terrible. Oh, so there's the end of Snow White right there.
Alright.
So that's about 25.
Yeah. Looks like these are starting to already come up.
Oh, we've already lost some.
Yeah, they're
They've
like
they've left a little bit of a ghost.
I think it's actually black tape.
Oh, you're right. It's like gaffer's tape.
So maybe they'll come and pick that up on the 14th.
This is for the extended portion of the Snow White queue when it comes out to the hub.
Yeah.
There's a sign that we'll see better days. I will say goodbye to you, my friend. All right, back through Adventureland, and again, there's another area of a queue line that looks to be, I don't know, what is that for?
I think that's for the Dole Whip.
Oh, is that for Tropical?
Oh, sorry, yeah, the Tropical Hideaway, but I think they're not doing mobile ordering today, oddly.
So that is an interesting line.
Wow, look at that.
I guess normally it would go that distance, but it would be a little shorter because it won't be distanced.
Right.
But yeah, you're right, that is for Tropical Hideaway.
Wow.
Okay, here's the end of the line for boarding groups, which is it's a little bit better because it doesn't go all the way
Yeah.
to the bridge. Oh, there's Patrick Magora. Hello, Patrick. We're on our way into Indy. Can't stay long, my friend. All right, so Indiana's about 20, I would say 20 minutes probably. They're not using the entire Jungle Cruise queue, just half of it. And we're already headed back down to the courtyard of the temple. Yeah, so we weren't even in the Jungle Cruise queue for, that was about 2 minutes. And now we're down in the courtyard. So this might be less than 20. I don't know. All right, we're almost into the temple, and you were just saying that this is probably going to be our last time.
Of only outdoor queuing, like.
Right.
Because now these are the days where it's just walk through the temple, like get in there.
Right.
You don't really spend more than like 5, maybe 10 minutes at the most.
True.
Now it's going to be like back to how it was.
Yep, this will be it.
This is it. We're making history. Making history. It's supposed to be my hat, but I just did this.
Oh yeah, yeah. Into the temple we go. Where we don't stop, it don't stop.
We don't stop in the temple. Very dark in here today.
Whoa!
Ah, Spencer!
What's that over there?
I am going to kick your butt. You scared me. How is it that I'm holding your hand and still not scared?
I don't know.
I don't know. You know, I remember this being so rainbowy at one time. Don't they know it's Pride Month?
Whoa!
Oh, Spencer!
Jeez.
How do you keep getting?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's not gonna
Skulls.
Skulls. Snakes. Hey, did they take out the wobbly stick? They did.
It was right here?
It was right here.
I thought it was further in.
No, this is where it was.
No,
I'm telling you, it was right
are you
here.
sure?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, they took it out.
Right here. Look.
That's crazy. They took it out. Yeah, last time seeing this room completely empty. Look at this.
Jury is past and jury Going over rough and rugged terrain, and then suddenly you are turning sharply and dropping suddenly. It is unlike anything you have ever experienced, I assure you. Already I am envious of the wonders that await you if you avoid the eyes of Bara.
Oh, there he did the...
Welcome, my friends, to the Temple of the Forbidden Eye.
Thank you, Sala. He did the Forbidden Eye. So there's some plexi here in the queue that probably will get best removed. Oh, and the car plexi, that's right, look at that.
In the middle row.
The Jeep plexi.
Yeah.
Jeep plexi.
Will actually be operational.
Yeah, I do like that they actually added bamboo to this one though, that was smart. Themed plexiglass. I also never realized the plexi took up a full row.
I never noticed that either.
That's wild. I'm driving. I got this. Whoa!
Glittering gold. It is yours.
Do not look into the eyes of the idol. No!
Don't tell me that wasn't big fun.
Thank you. I tried my hardest.
You did really good.
I should put my hand on the wheel. There we go. Goodbye, social distance sign.
Goodbye, social distance sign.
All right, back into the jungle. What did they say? The light at the end of the tunnel?
Literally.
We're finally there. See those signs? Not available. Soon, this rock will become available. All right, coming into Tomorrowland. Here is the queue for Star Tours. It's back here.
Now, earlier we saw it all the way out to Main Street.
Right.
But we were, you know.
And again, that's something that I don't think will last once the restrictions are lifted, because it doesn't need that much space.
Yeah, because it has like...
See what it did there? Space. Sorry. Because they're not doing the inside queue, kind of like Indy, which is, you know, you can fit a lot of people inside that first room right there.
It is such a cool indoor queue.
Yeah. And you barely have time to see C-3PO and R2-D2 right now, because they whisk you through.
You're just like, hey, go back!
Yeah, yeah. The adventures continue with less restrictions.
Yeah.
Now it's calling for only 25 minutes and the line's going out of the land, so that should tell you.
What a difference that'll be.
Yeah, still no Astro Blasters. Haven't heard anything about that either.
I know, that's kind of weird.
And over there at Space Mountain, they're doing that queue on the upper deck, and the sun out there. They've got a little bit of shade going on the right, but again, that's another queue where once you get inside, they pretty much rush you right to the ride vehicles. We have spotted Stitch. Hi, Stitch. Good to see you. That's good. It makes sense he's in Tomorrowland because he's an alien. That makes sense. And I just noticed that the waterfall for the Matterhorn is running. Look at that. Now I know she's not going to be open until July, but seeing the water going that's a good sign. I like that. It's like, you know, we got some springtime runoff happening and all is well in Tomorrowland and Fantasyland.
I'll yodel to that.
Yeah. Alice is wandering around. She's looking for the white rabbit. I don't see him over there. Do you? Who's she talking to?
A little concerning.
Well, she's using her imagination.
Hi, Alice. How are you?
And you put that glue in your hair just like me.
I do. You inspired me, Alice. What can I say?
Would you like to get a picture together?
Sure, that'd be great.
Oh, I thought that was the white rabbit for a second, but it's not.
Oh,
He's just... It's not. It's just a guy wearing all white, but it was close.
I like it.
Yeah.
Stay vigilant. Keep your eyes looking for this red.
Exactly. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for this last day, our last day, we think, with all the distancing measures, with the masks, all the restrictions that are in place.
Yeah, again, we have no confirmation. The only thing we do have confirmation on is that we do know that the colored and tiered system is going to be ending as of the 15th.
Yeah, day after tomorrow.
Yeah, there is the whole Cal OSHA thing, there's the governor's office, there's just all these kind of things. So I think though we're making a good prediction. I feel good about it.
Yeah, and I can't wait to walk around here without a mask and to see all these stickers removed from the floor because, like I said, it just messes with the aesthetic as far as I'm concerned. Happy to oblige with the rules, but it's time now and I cannot wait.
Yeah, I can't wait either. It's a sign that we're getting past this pandemic. We're getting one step back closer to normalcy, and I'm here for it.
That's right. And if you guys like this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
That's right. And we'll see you guys next time on Best Live and beyond. Bye-bye, everybody. So if I were to take one of these distance markers as like a memento, I would probably want to get the one closest to the fire station, which I think would be probably this one here, or maybe the one in the corner over there. Either way, I would take that one and frame it up because it's right here in front of Walt's apartment. See ya, Plexi.